Most natural hair influencers I know are leaving YouTube. Some are even leaving content creation as a whole. And honestly, I kind of had mixed feelings about this, because it is sad in a way to me, seeing that some of these people helped me, like when I started my hair growth journey, like when I was really intentional about growing my hair back then, when I wanted to create a healthy routine, when I was researching about products. These same people helped me turn my hair around and helped me grow my hair to butt length. So the fact that all of them are leaving YouTube, leaving content creation, it is sad to an extent. But I kind of understand them, because I am a hair care content creator myself, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the reasons I think these people left content creation or left YouTube. So I'm not going to be mentioning names. I'm pretty sure that most of us know them already. Some of them already gave us like reasons why they are leaving. Some of them just disappeared without telling us anything. So I came up with a lot of reasons why these people left content creation, especially for those that just disappeared without giving us a reason. So the first reason I can think of is too much manipulation. If you are a hair care content creator, you will understand where I'm coming from. So when it comes to creating content on hair care, apart from just giving tips, apart from just telling people what to do, they also want to see the tutorial. They also want to do it step by step. So most of the times you see us filming wash day routines, protective style installation. Some of us even go as far as doing unnecessary things like just to review products and all of that, and that is just too much manipulation. One of the things that makes our hair flourish, especially when it comes to black hair, is low manipulation. So when you are manipulating your hair too much simply for the purpose of creating content, I feel like it beats the purpose. I feel like it's just too much just for creating content. And when you manipulate your hair too much, your hair starts to break more, you start to damage your hair more, and instead of their hair flourishing, their hair may become stagnant, reduce in breakage, become damaged, even though they are a hair care content creator. So it's sort of like a gray area where you have to find the balance between creating content and not manipulating your hair too much. So I feel like some of them probably left for this reason, because the manipulation on their hair was just getting too much in the name of creating content. The second reason I feel some of them left is because the content becomes repetitive. It's the same wash day routine over and over and over, the same moisturizing routine over and over and over, like the same tips over and over and over. So you may have 100 wash day routines on your channel, but it literally revolves around shampooing, deep conditioning, and moisturizing when you come out of the shower. So it sort of becomes repetitive to them. At a point, some of them now feel like they are not giving value, and I kind of understand that. But I also feel like so many people watch hair care content not for tips or not to see something new, but just to like have a partner, if that makes sense, to sort of like be part of a community. So you may watch a wash day routine not because you want to get something new out of that routine, but maybe because you just need a motivation to wash your hair, or you just want to watch it for the aesthetics, to relax. Yes, some of us watch wash day routines just to relax, not because we are actively trying to gain information from it or try to see if we can pick something from it that we can add to our own wash day routine. Some of us watch it for aesthetics, for the relaxation. Another reason why viewers can watch videos over and over, even though it seems repetitive, is because they still want to know you are there. Okay, because some of the people, like I said, that helped me get started on my hair growth journey are not even creating content anymore, and it's kind of sad, even though I have grown my hair to butt length, even though my hair is thriving right now. So I will be so happy if I see them creating content again, because it gives me the feeling of they are still there, like we are still part of a community, we are still on this goal together. So when they just disappear, you don't know what is going on with their hair, you don't know what they are up to, you don't know if you guys are still together. So it's sort of like they are still there. That is basically how I can explain this. When you see your OGs creating content, when you see the person that got you started on your hair journey still creating content, even though you've gotten everything you can out of that content creator, it still gives you the feeling of like, yeah, we are in this together, like, yeah, you are still there. So yeah, I know that one of the reasons some of them left is because the content became too repetitive. But then again, like I said, people that are loyal to you, people that want to watch you for you, will stick around even if you create the same thing over and over and over, as long as you are providing value in each and every video. Okay, so yeah, the next reason why I think some of them left content creation or left YouTube is because some of them started with lesser responsibilities. So some of them may have started it as a hobby, as a passion, as probably a side hustle when they had time, if that makes sense. But as life went on and they grew and responsibilities came on and they had less time, this passion or this hobby had to take a step back. You can't go on with a hobby that takes so much of your time when you know that there are other aspects of your life that need more attention. And let me not even lie, hair care influencers spend a lot of time in creating content. As viewers, you guys may just hop on, watch a 15 minutes video and log off. But what it takes to create that 15 minutes video as a hair care content creator is something else. For a watch day routine video, you guys may probably get like a 10 minutes video, a 20 minutes video, but sometimes behind the scenes, that watch day routine may take up to 6 hours. And we have not even talked about the time it took to set up the camera, set up lighting, too many other things. So it takes a lot of time. So when something that you were doing that you probably took as a hobby and you were probably enjoying because you had more free time now becomes tasking and you have other demanding things that are more pressing, that hobby just have to take a step back. So I believe some of them left because they now had more responsibilities, they now have less time, and the last thing on their mind is to sit down and get into the shower and spend 6 hours filming a wash day routine that is going to be compressed into 15 minutes. Moving on, another reason I feel some of them left is because the content became boring to them, not even to the viewers. And this ties down to my earlier reason, which was repetitiveness of the content. So some of them may feel bored creating the same thing over and over. Like it's the same setting up the camera, going into the shower, shampooing your hair, deep conditioning, coming out. Your next wash day routine is the same thing. It kind of become boring to some of them. There is no longer zeal, there is no happiness, there is no excitement to create that content because it's basically the same thing. So I believe this is another reason why some of them left. Another major reason why I feel they left is because it is hard to transition when you are a hair care content creator. Because I know of so many hair care content creators that started out with hair care content, like they were getting views and all that, and the moment they get tired and they now want to incorporate something new into their content, people don't watch. Okay, so someone may be creating content constantly over time and became bored with it, or it became repetitive, or they just wanted like more flexibility and I want to infuse lifestyle content into her videos or into her channel, and then people don't watch. That is something I have noticed when it comes to the viewers of hair care content creators. When a hair care content creator introduces something else into her channel, like lifestyle, people don't watch. Now, instead of them posting videos that people will not watch and they are tired of creating hair care content, to just go off the radar, because you guys are not going to watch anything new they bring into the channel because it is not hair care related and they are tired of creating hair care content. So instead of creating something people are not interested in, they just leave. So I feel like that is another major reason why some of them left. Moving on, some of them left to focus on other things. So some of them may have started businesses, have gotten a full-time job that is more demanding, or just have other aspects of their lives that they had to focus on. And if this is the case, obviously they're going to have to take a step back from content creation, because content creation is a major time drainer, especially when it comes to hair care content creation. Like I said, you may spend hours, even sometimes even days. For those of us that film hair care vlogs, you may spend days creating one piece of content, creating a 10 minutes video. So it is time demanding. So obviously, if you have other important things that you have to focus on, other life-changing important things that are necessities that you have to focus on, you have to take a step back from something that is supposed to be a hobby. Which is going to take me to the next reason I feel some of them left content creation, which is there is no substantial money in it. So for those of you that are wondering, okay, can't they just take it as a full-time job? Can't they just build it into something profitable that they can turn into a major source of income and focus on it? It doesn't work that way, okay? I feel like hair care is a low-paying niche when it comes to content creation. So the reason why some of us are even here creating content is not because of the money. Because if you sit down and calculate how much time and effort goes into the videos you are pumping out and the money that comes back, you realize that most of us are here just because we want to create content, just because we love it or we are passionate about it or we want to help others, not really because of the money. If you look at the revenue tab of most hair care content creators, you will be surprised. And let's not even talk about the brand deals, okay? Because if you are thinking that, okay, even though the AdSense is not a major source of revenue, can't they just focus on brand deals? Guys, at least from what I have experienced, most brands, when it comes to hair care and hair products, just want to send you the products like without paying you. Is a hair product going to pay your bills? Is that shampoo that you want to send going to pay my bills? Is that flat iron that you want to send for me to review, is it going to pay my bills? Okay, so these are the things you have to take into play when you are bashing these content creators for just living. Even though they would have loved to continue, reality is still going to set in at some point. There are bills to be paid. There are mouths to be fed. Okay, so you cannot just sit in your room creating content just because you are passionate about it and then starve in the process. You need to be alive to create content, right? So the money may not be enough to feed, the money may not be enough to pay the bills, and instead of them to keep on creating content just because they are passionate about it or because they love it and starve, they would rather take a step back and focus on things that will pay their bills. Okay, so it is not because they hate their viewers. It is not because they have made money and ran away, because some of you guys think that hair care content creators come online, make money, and then abandon you guys. I don't even know where that came from. There is no money, guys. That is why some of them had to take a step back and face reality. So content creators that you are still seeing online, especially when it comes to hair care, are actually squeezing out time to create content, and most of them do it because they want to do it. But sometimes that passion is not enough. Sometimes even though you are willing to, the realities surrounding you are not willing to give you that freedom to exhibit what you want to do, or to post that content, or to pursue that passion that you have. So that is the thing. So that is why I feel some of them took a step back. So that's just it. Imagine that playing the guitar is your hobby and you create content around playing your guitar. You're posting it on YouTube or posting it on other social media platforms, but it is not paying your bills and it may be time draining. Are you now going to sit down and starve and continue playing the guitar when you know that if you take a step back from this guitar, you will actually be able to put food in your stomach and put a roof over your head? Okay, so sis, yeah, that's it. I just had to bring the monetary aspect into it, even though I know that a lot of people don't like talking about it and it's a little bit controversial, but I just had to bring this in. Okay, so most of these content creators that left, even though it's sad, even though I feel it, even though I want most of them to come back on here, creating content and pumping videos, I also understand them, okay, because I am a hair care content creator myself. I know what it takes to put out hair care content, and yeah, these are some of the possible reasons I could think of that made them go off the radar. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other reason they could have probably left, or if you have your own opinions. Yeah, make sure to share with us down in the comment section down below. Okay, so yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. If you watched it this far and you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here and you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing to join the family, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.